All right, this is Sony's cheapest Bluetooth speaker. And today we're going to be answering the question, should you spend the $35 that it takes to buy this thing, or should you save your money and maybe get something more expensive, or perhaps buy something from a third party like Amazon? Let's check it out. Alright, welcome back to Gadget Conquest, everybody. So today we're looking at this speaker. This is the Sony SRS-XB01? XB01. Like I said, it is Sony's cheapest Bluetooth speaker. It comes in at around $35, and it normally goes on sale for around $25, something around like $24.99, I would say. And I bought this because it was one of those things where it's like, say you are a person with not a lot of money, maybe you're a kid, maybe you just want a Bluetooth speaker, and instead of getting one on Amazon because, I don't know, you don't have a credit card, you wander into a Best Buy or maybe a Walmart, an electronics department or something like that, and you just get the one that's within your budget, which would probably be the cheapest one anyway. Or maybe you just want something that's a little bit better than the one on your phone and you don't want to waste your phone battery playing that speaker. Whatever the situation may be, there are reasons for people to buy these super cheap speakers, but the question is, are you really getting something good here, or would you be better off getting something from Amazon? Well, let's start by unboxing this thing, and we will compare the speaker on here to the speaker on my S20 and S21 and see if it's any better as well. Let's see what we can do here. I think you could tell with the packaging here that Sony has really cheaped out. Normally the packaging on these things is like cardboard, and it's folded with a sticker keeping it closed. This is a single piece of plastic that just has these two, oh, there we go. It's two pieces of plastic, actually. There's the back piece, and then there's this main piece, and then you've got some cardboard in here. It's recyclable plastic, at least, which is good. But I would still rather see cardboard. This feels cheap, and it makes sense because it is supposed to be cheap in the first place. So I guess that's fine. Now, Sony has the medal for best quick start guide ever, and it looks like they are working hard to keep that medal with this amazing quick start guide here. Look at that. So it's a guide telling you how to open the package, what you should expect to be included. There is a QR code for the help guide. There is information on how to charge the device, how to connect it to your phone, and how to use it. So it's all illustrated. There's very few words, except for the words that would normally need to be there, like Android, iPhone, and Bluetooth. And yeah, it's just really good. Once again, Sony, really good quick start guide. Good for them. I'm so happy to see good quick start guides. You guys know how much I love a quick start guide. What do we have here? So we have warranty information here, and we have just some, looks like a reference guide. Okay, so this would be the guide you would go to for more specific information on things like specs and whatnot. Now, this is an older device, an older model. It uses Bluetooth 4.2 instead of Bluetooth 5, which has been around for a little bit now. So it is very clear that it is one of Sony's older models. However, I don't really see Bluetooth 5 being super useful right now for a device like this, since the quality of the audio you get from it isn't going to be super great anyway. Although, who knows, it might blow my mind. Anyway, inside of the packaging, we have a USB-A to micro B charging cable. It's an older device, so obviously it's going to have micro B instead of Type C, but once again, I would have liked to have seen a Type-C, especially because this is a device that you would charge more often. Not as often as your phone, but definitely more often than something like a security camera, which would just sit around for most of the time, so it's not really that big a deal. Let's see what else we got here. This looks like a little wrist strap. Yeah, it's a little wrist strap. It's gray, so it matches the speaker here, and it's one of these designs, so it's got right here on the speaker, it's got the little holes with the loop so that you can loop the strap through it. I am very bad at doing this, so I'm not even gonna bother. Anyway, little wrist strap, which is cute if you wanted to maybe take this to the beach or be around a pool and carry it around with you. That would be easy to do since the thing does not weigh very much. I wonder if I can get specific weight off of this thing in the reference guide here. Let's see. This is all in Spanish on this side, and specifications we have here. Let's see. Nope, no weight, unfortunately. It does tell you the size of it though, which is interesting. So it looks like we're looking at a 200 hertz to 400 hertz frequency range on the microphone, 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz range on the speaker. It uses 2.4 gigahertz. That's, oh, for Bluetooth, I see, okay. Speakers are 37.5 millimeters. Yeah. And it is passively cooled, which is pretty obvious from the design. So let's, it's got some feet on the bottom here, so it's nice and grippy. Although because of the shape, you can make it wobble, but it won't like slide off of a slight incline or something like that. And then you can open this port here to get to, let's see, we have a DC in, we have an audio in jack, so there is an aux jack on here, and we have a reset switch. And it looks like that's it. On top we have a power button, which is also the pairing button. So I believe if you hold the power button, it goes into pairing mode. And I think the first time we turn it on, it will also go into pairing mode. Yeah, so if you hold the power button for 3 seconds, it will go into pairing mode. And then it says it takes about 3 hours for a full charge, and it does say that it has a 6-hour battery life, which for something this size is reasonable. It's not, you don't expect to have a huge battery life off of this thing. You have a volume up and volume down button, and you also have a play pause button. It doesn't look like there's any kind of track skipping on the device itself, which kind of sucks. I would have liked to have seen some track skipping, but at least having the play and pause and the volume up and down is good enough for now. Let's turn this bad boy on. Hopefully it has some power. If it doesn't, oh, it does. Okay, cool. So we've got a blue LED right here that is blinking. I'm going to assume that that means that it's in pairing mode. So let's go ahead and pair it to my phone. Wait for it to come up. It is... Actually, I have no idea if it's on this. Here it is, available devices. SRS-XB01, pairing. Let's see if there's any difference here. Okay, so we got a notification for the pairing request, pairing, and it did make a noise just now to let me know that it is paired. And that's it, we've got it paired. That was really simple. None of this information says anything about an app, so I'm going to move ahead without downloading any sort of app. If there is one, they should have put it in their documentation, which they did not do. So we're gonna go ahead and decide that there isn't one. Now that it's paired, this blue LED is now solid. I will obviously crop in so that you could see that. It is a solid blue LED now instead of being blinking, and okay, so raising and lowering the volume, I can see it changing on my phone, And when I click the volume button, the solid blue LED actually does blink to let me know that there is a change. However, it would have been nice if there was like a tone letting me know like the approximate volume that I'm working with. However, since I can just see it on my phone, I guess it's not really that big of a deal. So let's put the volume all the way up. All right, volume is all the way up, and let's play a video and see how loud this thing gets, shall we? Go to here, and we will find a video that I am allowed to play, which would be one of my videos. All right. Today, length of these are huge slots, but they're designed exactly the same way. Wow. So they still have that singular bar that goes all the way across the bottom. And the reason that it shakes seems to be because of the fact that the bar goes all the way across the bottom. Yeah. So because the bar is very long, it's very thin, it's a piece of metal, Okay, that's actually pretty good. Let's go ahead and play that same video with Bluetooth off. So we're going to disconnect from the device, and we are going to go back to that video and just play it from my phone. It doesn't seem like it's going to break or anything, but that is something that it does, and I think you'll only really notice it if it was on a wobbly surface like this particular table that I am on. Other than volume-wise, honestly, it's louder than my phone, but actually not as much as I thought it was going to be. I honestly expected it to be, like when I initially heard it, I felt like it was going to be louder, like significantly louder than my phone, but after putting my phone at max volume on its own, it wasn't actually that much louder. However, what this does have that my phone lacks, and it's in the product branding in the first place, is it has a significant amount of bass. It actually sounds really, really good. I think I can see the back of the speaker here. And it's surprising the amount of bass that this thing puts out. Like, let's move on and do a, let's play a song real quick, and I will, how about we play a song that I have, that I can actually play the full song without getting into any trouble. So, that's the song coming out of my phone. Now if we move on to the speaker. All right, we're connected to the speaker, and now we will play it from the speaker. Oh yeah. Yeah, so this thing, I'm actually really surprised. The bass on this tiny little thing is insane. If you want something that's it's louder than my phone, okay? It's just not a lot louder, but it's so much bassier. If you are worried about the music coming out kind of, you know, shallow from your phone speakers, this thing really kicks. I'm very impressed. I'm noticing that there is another LED here. I just saw an orange LED, and I'm not really sure what this LED is for. Maybe for notifications? Oh, nope, I just disconnected. And now I just turned off my Bluetooth. I'm going nuts here. Let's see if we can figure out what this orange LED is all about, shall we? Let's see, orange LED. No information about that LED. Kind of disappointing. Kind of disappointing. although I keep seeing it. So, oh, okay, so it's a power LED. Right. So if the orange LED is blinking, then that means that you are low power. And when you plug in your device, the LED will go solid, and it looks like it will maybe change color when the device is fully charged, is what this paperwork looks like to me, but that's all fine. That's not a big deal. Anyway, this thing is actually pretty super cool. For $35 though, I'm not really 100% sure how great that would be, especially when there are other devices around from places, manufacturers like Aki, and also Anker, that's right, Anker Soundcore devices. So what we'll have to do is, in the future, we will, actually, you know what? Next video, we will put this up against the lowest end device that Anker has to offer and see a price comparison and also a performance comparison, and see whether this thing is worth the money as compared to something like from Anker. However, I can tell you that if you were just to go into the store, right, and you were to buy this on sale for $25, I don't think you would be disappointed. It sounds good. It's really bassy. It really lives up to that extra bass. I'm very surprised by that. And a 6-hour battery life isn't bad for something this size. And honestly, compared to the other things on the shelves that were around the same price point, this one actually looked the best, like aesthetically. I know a lot of people don't really care about the aesthetics, but I think even more people do care about the aesthetics, which is probably why a lot of companies have moved towards a very specific design. So I would say overall, this thing, 1 thumbs up. 1 thumbs up. I'm not going to give it 2 because $35. Honestly, I think $35 is a bit much. We'll have to wait to see a comparison with other devices at the same price point, but I think that $35 is still a bit too much for this. However, if it goes on sale and you get it for the $25, I don't think that it's a bad deal. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a good week. I hope you guys have a good day. I'm actually releasing this video a lot earlier than I normally do. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your week. Look forward to them in the next video. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Thumbs up the video if you liked it. Thumbs down if you don't like it. Let me know in the comments if there are any other speakers in this price range, in this category, that you would like for me to do comparisons with. I would love to be able to build a list of speakers to do comparisons with. That would be really, really cool. And yeah, that's about it. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.